Hello, a quick intro today because I'm already late and so I'm trying to recover some time. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Tony. How are you today? And hello, the other people that are joining now. So, yes, let's jump directly into it. Let's jump directly into it. Oh, my face. My face. Ah, now it's working. Yes. So the last time we were working on quests, and I did actually good progress in the last stream, if you remember. It's pretty good. What is the picture of the day? This guy buying stuff from a rogue. Kind of shady guy. I don't know if it's very if it's a good idea to buy from this guy, but anyway. So I would like to continue today as well. 1 second, because as usual I have 3 million windows, but this time I'm smarter because I remember that I have, so slightly smarter. Okay. I have it. Probably I have it. Yes. Hello, Tua. So we did some work on the quest, right? And it was working kind of fine, right? Where did we left? Because I didn't have any time today. I did completely different stuff, and so I have to recap a bit in my mind what we did yesterday. But I remember that we checked, right? Yeah, I did this list before going to bed. So improve the UI, quest and title, better font size. So that thing we actually did, right? Implement the array of actions sent by the server in one chunk, yes, which allows us then to skip on the client or to click on the client and decide the speed at which the messages are getting presented to the player. And then click to move to the next action or text on the client side. Okay, all of that is done, which is nice. We still have the double name at the top, which is very annoying. Let me put it in the list, but let me put it here. Remove. Well, actually, it's triple name. So it's a triple name when speaking with NPC. And, well, you can say that a lot of information, I mean, information is always good, but sometimes not. So, so basically the idea here was to check the quest with production data. Yes, one thing that I've seen is that in production, we were receiving kind of weird messages, right? Do you think I can connect with my current client to the test machine, or is already too far away? You can try. Oops, we can try. So maybe they would be faster than starting my server, because it looked like ArmQuest was not really answering properly to the quests. But no, I have the whole quest thing. No, I cannot. Obviously I cannot. So we need to go and use the database from production. And we need to load at least the NPC and the quest, which is what we need, right? And so I need to launch it on my machine. And we will see if there is something really broken or not. Good evening, Maui. Good evening to you. Haha. Haha. Wow, 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 wow. What did you do today, huh? You relaxed, you play some video games. What did you do? All this text is all the stuff that is coming from the verbose. Yes, because I activated the verbose mode for the quests, and wow, I think it will go on like this for a bit. It's basically printing out every single line of the quest. By the way, the test server is up, so if any one of you want to test it, is up. I think during the weekend I leave it fully up, and maybe during the week, I mean Saturday and Sunday I leave it on, and maybe the rest of the week I alternate. But you found another batch of bugs. Okay, it's good. It's good. I mean, finding bug is good because anyway, allows us to know what is working, what is not working, and anyway, testing takes time, you know. So it still help. Yeah, more than fixing UI. Well, more than fixing UI, I'm fixing quests. Because it seems that our NPC are not answering properly. Wow, maybe this verbose is a bit too much. Okay, finished now. Wow. Because it seems that if you try to do quests, they are not working. At least there is the feedback that I got. And so I want to see in which way is not working. Spammers. No, I don't want to become famous. Move your bots somewhere else. Thank you. It's incredible that there is people that try to, spam the channels like this. But anyway, there is also people that are killing other people, so maybe it's not that incredible, but I always find it kind of weird to see these bots, because it means there is someone behind the bot that decided to to spend his time to code stuff that is spamming other channels. Hello, Hula. Yeah, starting the server takes quite some time, huh? Okay. I think it's finally up. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. So that is why, testing with a full set of data is not that easy for us, because we need to, it takes a lot of time to load the full database and then do all the tests. So usually as a developer, I test on a kind of a subset, like in a simple case, or for sure a simple world, but also a simple case, and I'm trying then to catch all the possibilities, but nothing is as good as testing with the full database. Okay, so we are here. This is the full one, so I think we can teleport me. Iron Quest. No, I didn't like it because maybe I typed it wrong. Okay. Invalid destination. Why invalid destination? Uh-oh. The NPC didn't load up, or what? Did I say NPC false or what? NPC true, yeah. So why the NPC didn't load up? Apart from the fact that 1 million are like falling down, and that's okay, but why Arnquest. Couldn't associate brain. Merchant. No, wait a second. What is going on? What is going on? We are loading the right server, right? Yes, because we have all the NPCs. So why Arnquist is not here? Invalid destination. Okay, so something happened, and for some reason quest master. No. What is going on? What is going on? There is something weird. Like we are not loading. We are not properly loading. Plane shift underscore prod 2. Okay. So I said in my default server plane shift underscore prod 2, right? So I am in the right database 100%. Is there a problem with the base character blueprint or something? Interesting. Why in this log I have Hularino? I don't understand. I don't understand what I did wrong, but for sure I did something wrong. For sure I did something wrong. $15.38 today at 3 p.m. But it's not this. This is not the right log. What? 21. Okay, there is another server running. Okay, there is another server running. I understand. I understand. So we basically had 2 servers running at the same time, and I was connecting to the first one, and this is why it was working so bad. Okay. So this one will disconnect. Now, fucking hell. We need to restart it again. We need to restart it again. So basically the server was running since yesterday night on my machine. I didn't notice, but it was running since hours. I guess. I think so. So we have to wait another, I don't know, 2 minutes or so to have the, I think, the server up. Yeah, you see all these nice verbose. These are all the quests, and basically every line is one quest. I mean, it's one. No, every line is printed out. So we need to wait a bit. Let me just see if there are any errors. No. I will print a lot of stuff. Maybe I exaggerated a bit with the log, but I think it would be useful for us. I think I did an NPC dialogue very verbose, and I did a log quest very verbose. So it's basically the maximum amount of verbosity you can get, and basically we are printing every line. But this is gonna help us, because then when we speak with Arnquist and we try to understand why the quest is not working, we will see exactly what is happening, right? And this will help us to understand the issue. This one obviously timed out. Okay, we're loading NPC now, so the quest loading is completed. Yeah, loading NPC. Few hundreds, about 1,000, I guess. Considering the amount of printout, I think it's still very quick. I mean, quicker than I was thinking, than I can think of. So, and consider that some of this code is still in Blueprint, so we will probably move it in the future. Not in the blueprints, but okay, I think now is up. I don't want to load all the maps, because loading all the maps will be tough. Let's see if we can log in. Yes. Okay. Now, as a game master, I have a few more abilities, you know, like I can check quest, repeat quest. I mean, there are, you know, few possibilities more, but at the moment I think it's also fine to test it as a player. Okay, now Arnquist is actually in the right place. He's lagging a bit at the moment, also on my side, but I think he's lagging because we are still loading the surroundings, so that when you connect to the game, basically everything that is around you start to pop up slowly but surely. So all the items, all the other NPC, all their traits, and so it's like a continuous loading. It's like a streaming loading, right? So okay. So let's speak with this guy and see, apart from the 3 names, but we will fix that. So NPC dialogue. For example, this one, I have no idea what is it. What question might you like to ask the NPC? You can ask him about anything. Question should be phrased similarly to tell me about blah, blah, blah. I think this one is the one that we had in the old client to actually represent this freeform field, and for some reason it's presented here as a, so I think we need to filter this out, right? This one should be removed, or we filter it on the client, but actually I would really prefer to filter it on the server side. Yes, this kind of exclamation mark equal, which I don't know if it's been added as a basic KA, but I think so. I think probably is part of the general knowledge area in our database, and it is why it's popping up, I think. So if I do where area equal to general, NPC knowledge areas. There is the NPC, the area, and the priority. No, but I don't think it's general. I think there is a kind of a common. It would be interesting to see. I think it's under trigger. Let me check triggers and see if trigger text will not be very easy to do, because I have to do a trigger text like, and then there are quite a number of special characters like the question mark, and the question mark, no, it's not in the trigger area. It's not in the trigger area. But now that we have the very verbose, maybe, apart from all these NPC falling down, which is kind of an issue. The problem is that now is so much text, you know, that I think it's kind of hard to, wow. I think it's kind of hard to understand. Talk interaction. Okay, we have the talk interaction here. We have all these NPC falling down. Or we disable them all except Armquest, or otherwise I think we will have very hard time reading the log. Let me search for this question mark equal. This question mark equal, actually we have it. Menu. What is this thing? Parsing line 75. I don't understand this thing. I need to ask to someone that is developing the quest to see why there is that thing into the text, because I really have no idea. Let me check with because we have this weird line in quests, and seems that this has been, I mean, this is present in many quests. I see it here, for example. I see it here, so is and this is part of one quest, but I think is a bit everywhere. This scares me a lot. Did we manually add this thing to every freaking quest? Oh my god, I hope not. Parsing line 9. Maybe it's added automatically. If it's added automatically, I think it's okay, but I'm a bit scared that this thing is actually added someone decided to add this manually. What question is this thing, right? There are a number, not so many. Maybe we added them only to the basic NPC, like the ones that are speaking with you the first time, and then not anymore. But okay, I think at the moment we will just ignore this one, but with this one we need to remove it. Okay, so it makes no sense as it is now. It makes no sense as it is now. So then we have these three quests. Arnquist is Hungry, Questioning, and Introduction to Crafting. By the way, as you can see, is the list is scrollable, which is nice, so we can see all the possibilities. I'm just a bit surprised that I see so many elements. I don't know if I see all these elements because I already completed the quest. But I think that this one or this one are the basics. Okay, so if I click on this, you see that is already not working. Is already not working. So this is exactly what we need to check, because something happened, right? Arnquist is angry. So this one I'm a bit confused reading it like this, but if I search for where name, quest ID, quest scripts, I need the quest scripts in the, okay, where name like hungry, and okay, so this one has no prerequisite, so should trigger immediately, and is ID 16, right? So if we go into ID 16, which is this, that is the description, right? So it is hungry or give me quest. I'm looking for some small job to earn some tria. So this one, you know, should immediately answer this. Now, it seems not to be working. So the search for this didn't work, right? The search for this didn't work. I don't know what he's saying here, but I think we can skip all of this. Wow, why we have so many? Because there are very many different. Wow, this quest is insane. Because there are all the possibilities, you know. I think it's been made dynamic so that you can actually access multiple. You have multiple possibilities. So many. I mean, it's so hard for me to debug this if there are so many things. Wow, maybe I should load only that single quest and we need to find a better strategy to debug this thing, because going through millions of lines of text is not gonna help me for sure. Going through millions of lines of text. Okay, but this is where we triggered the thing, you see. Send chat message. Hungry, give me quest. Wait a second. Why we have both of them? Why we have both? Because then like this, it will not work. I think there is the mistake. I think the error is that in our dummy database, probably we have quests which are only made of one trigger. Let me check, but this is probably the mistake. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so at least we understood the problem. When there are multiple triggers, I don't know why we have multiple triggers on the quest still, but in any case, if we have, we should only use one trigger, right? We should only use one trigger because at the moment we are sending back to the server the full set of triggers, and obviously this is not working because Dan is trying to understand this full phrase, and this full phrase is not found, as you can see, right? But the other thing that I wanted to understand, and I don't know if it's here in the text somewhere, is all these possibilities. Why I have so many possibilities, like in introduction to crafting, why I can see them all. Because these two are okay, but introduction to crafting, I see so many different elements. You know what we can do? Maybe we can take, but I don't know if it will work. But I mean, the example with the double, we can definitely do it also in the test database. That I think will be easy. But the one with introduction to crafting, let me check what is this thing. Introduction to crafting is 1308. So 1308 is this thing. No, it's not this thing. 1308. Quest ID, sorry. Quest ID is equal to 1308. Okay, it's this one. Author talent. I wrote this thing? Okay. Here we have the same problem, by the way. But you see that we have in the list, for example, in the list we have this one, right, which is magic, adventuring. So for some reason all these options are presented to us. Now I don't know if they are presented because we are GM or they are just presented in general. This test I think we can do, but I think we can create an example. By the way, do I have this quest? Because maybe another problem is that I completed already this quest. No, I didn't. I didn't. So no, in fact, there may be a problem here, because it seems that we are seeing multiple possibilities. Okay, let's try to reproduce this in our dummy database so we can actually debug it in a simpler way, because like this is impossible. It's totally impossible. basically what it's doing here is having different possibilities to introduction to crafting step 2, and if you completed the step 2, it's gonna send. So yeah, so exactly. So why then, let me see, why then in our log, because I think it should be here, eh? If I search adventuring going backward, I don't even find it. Okay, but I think I understand the two issues. The first one is easy to solve. The second one is definitely harder to solve because we need to understand why. But I think we can do this. We can go back to our, now that we understand the two issues, we can go back to our dummy database and we can change it, right? Is there anyone you need saving, right? So this is our sample quest that we were testing with the merchant, right? So the first thing we want to do, we want to add another line here, right? Another possible text, right? And see if that works or not. Now, another thing that we want to do, maybe we can add the same syntax that we had here, right? So we can have a kind of a step. Let me copy these two steps, and we will put them here, and we will call them step 2 and step 3, and we will say require completion of no, but the assign quest I want to do it, the assign quest I want to do it down here, right? Instead of congratulations, let's say okay, I see you want to save the princess, right? And then we say please be sure to check out the page, maybe force, and then we say which planet, instead of this, let's remove this piece. Which planet are you going to check first? And we will say Jupiter or Mars, and just random text there, but and we will have, so this quest script is the quest ID number 1. Let me see what is the name of this quest, because we need to replicate it. The name of this quest is Rescue the Princess. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we'll say require completion of Rescue the Princess, step 1, right? Require no completion, we don't care about this one. And then we do the same, request completion of step 1. And we remove this, and here the menu will be Jupiter, and here the menu will be Mars, and then we see if we get the same issue. Okay, so here we can say okay, let it be Jupiter. Okay, and we do the same here. Okay, let it be Mars. This complete introduction, I really don't care about this complete step, so I will, I think I will just remove it. I don't care. And then we assign the quest. Okay, so let me see if this is working and is giving the same problem. Okay, first we need to see if is loaded properly, and we can do this just by launching the server and checking if it's loading. Okay, they are not for the general knowledge question. Tua, I didn't get what you say. What do you mean? I didn't get what you meant by that. So we want to check the log, basically, of our server now. And we want to check if the NPC, if the quest is loaded the proper way. So let's search for princess and parsing quest script ID number 1. Parsed successfully. Seems that everything is okay. So it seems that he parsed our quest the proper way. Okay. So there should be. Wait a second. Can't find quest rescues the princess step 1 while loading prerequisite script. This is not good. Is it considered step 2 automatically, or require completion of rescue the princess step 1? Maybe I need to do here complete step 1, otherwise it will not. Yeah, I think so. I think if I don't complete it, okay, let me try like this and see if it's any better. I think I need to complete it. I don't know if it works with the first step. Then no, rescue the princess step 1 doesn't work. Fuck, I think we need at least one other step to work properly. I think there is a limitation on the first one, and I think that the quest needs to be assigned. So I think that there is a bit of a okay, let's do this. Let's put in another step. Okay, let's put in another step, which will be another P, like tell me more, and then another menu, can you tell me more, and then an answer from the merchant, which is saying sure, which plan are you going to check first? And this one will be complete step number 2, because this is how it was done in the other right, in the other script. And okay, let's try now and see if we have better chances. They were set as quest ID -1. This is kind of weird. Okay, Sims is loading. Now let me just see if we didn't get the error, because if we get the error about the step 1 not working, can't find step 1 while loading. No, but now I have to say step 2, huh? Because I think step 1 technically does not exist. I think there was this kind of weird thing in our quests that the step 1 was actually not existing. I don't know why, but I think this complete probably also is not needed. I think it crashed already or no? No. Okay, I think that now is okay. I think that now is okay. Because it's saying part successfully, so didn't see any errors, so it seems to be fine. Okay, let's try to connect them and see if we can find the bug, because there is a bug for sure. Okay, there are actually two bugs. There are actually two bugs.
Let's do it.
Let's do it now. Let's do it. Okay, so so let's teleport me merchant, because yes, he's here, so we need to be we need to be in this place to speak with him, and let's try to speak with him. So the rescue the princess is actually showing only one element, which is this one. Is there anyone you need saving? But if I click on this, in theory now we should have the bug, so you should not understand what I'm saying. Fuck. He understood it. He understood it, boys. He understood it. But here we already have a bit of an issue, because we see that we have wait, probably because I didn't trap it. Yeah, I didn't say require completion. So no, here it seems to be working. So this give me quest and saving seems to be working, while here. But what did I send back though? This is interesting. Let me see what I did. What did I send back when I spoke with him? Yeah, I sent back the same. So with the two, with both thingies, found response to. Pushing quest response 1000 or whatever it is. Entry the file response. No trigger found. No trigger found. Found response. It's not very clear to me though why. I mean, why here is working and why in the other example is not working? I thought it was due to the fact that we had multiple elements, but it seems not. So number 16. We can try to replicate this quest, but it's very big. The problem is that it's very big. Hungry, give me quest. Let me try to do the opposite, because maybe searching the first three. Let me do the opposite and try to have saving, give me quest. Let me try the opposite sequence, okay? Because definitely seems not to be working in production, so this will time out. Okay. Yeah, it is disconnected, but it's fine. I also would like to understand if the two triggers are considered separate in the log or if they are considered saving. Player says what? Player says saving, give me quest. Is not splitting it? Ah no, you see that he's splitting it because saying adding trigger saving to dictionary immersion with previous response, adding trigger give me quest to dictionary immersion for previous response. So these are actually two separate triggers. Now we should not have double triggers anymore anywhere in the database, but since we have them, the code should work. Otherwise, we're gonna break a million quests. So, and I think at the end I need to generate those automatically now. I think is not a change I'm going to do now, but the idea is that in the future, all those P semicolon, whatever it is, the P columns should become automatic, just with the number of the quest and just the number, and so that we don't mess up with that anymore. Unfortunately, here we are now proceeding with the quest, but I think I can just complete it like this and restart it again. Crap, here it works. Here it works anyway. Why here it works anyway? Even if I'm sending back only one question, is working anyway. Only, I mean, I'm sending back everything as one single thing, but you see that I'm sending back saving give me quest, so in one chunk, which to me makes absolutely no sense. I should send one of the two, right? Do we want to try in the old game? and see what I'm sending, because I think I'm tracing that. I think I'm tracing that. Let me try. Let me try to launch the old game and see. Because we have the same quest, right? So we can, it's exactly the same database. So we can do exactly the same test and see what happens. And since here I have the messages printed out in the console, I can check exactly what we are sending out in the old game and what we are receiving. Because sometimes it's easier to see how it works in the old game instead of just trying to redo it. Let me put some background music. Meanwhile, luckily the old game still works well, so I can do all these tests. Ah, it's so weird to move in the old game. Ah, I'm not used anymore now that I'm playing with the Unreal version, and so just going all over the place. Just going all over the place, boys. You see, this option is this option. I'm looking for a small job to earn some tria, so it's this thing. So if I click this, I should see I didn't understand anyway. This is a bit weird. Tell NPC. But you see that what I sent is only hungry. It's not the whole set. Trigger 16 hungry. Trigger 16 hungry. Yeah, but you see that I'm receiving. I'm receiving from the survey. And by the way, for introduction to crafting, I have the same thing. I have adventuring, magic. So I think the duplication is the same, but this one has only the first trigger. Trigger text. Trigger. Okay, let me check. Let me do this. Let me search in the old code or also in the new code, because I think anyway I didn't delete it. If I do trigger in all open documents, I think they should be the XML parser. No? I think I need to open the, let me just close the client maybe because it's a bit heavy. But okay, the first problem I think is kind of identified. So there is a difference between how the old code was working and the new, in the sense that here we are receiving both triggers, while in reality we should receive only one trigger. And this may be the issue. Come on. Okay, let's do entire solution, but there should be a trigger that is the one that I'm seeing being sent over the network. Okay, here it is. Here it is. So when he's building the message, he's actually getting responses of I dot trigger text. Okay, so this one is the one that is generating our trigger text, and trigger text is a string. Okay, is in messages when he's building the thing. Okay, let me check now in the new code when we are sending the dialog menu. I think it's called dialog. So if we search dialog, exactly, receive dialog menu is this thing. So if we search receive dialog menu now in all the documents, send dialog menu message delayed. Menu responses, add current quest, menu text, trigger. I think it's this trigger. I think it's this trigger the problem. It's a quest. Only at the trigger. No. I think that is the part that we need to debug to understand. But basically, I think that here we are sending both triggers instead of sending only the first one. Okay. This one is not an easy bug to find. It's a bit annoying, I have to say. It's a bit annoying. It's not a very easy bug to find, because it's way into the code. It seems it's recompiling for some reason. I think I didn't do any changes recently, but okay. So this is the code. So here is showing the menu, and it's basically getting triggers count quest active. So what we see in the old is that I'm getting only one trigger. I think I need to... I need to copy this and put it somewhere so that I remember it. Let me put it whatever here. So here the trick is that this trigger is 16 angry, right? So that is the trigger that we are generating. Now, apart from the 16, which is the ID, which we don't care because the ID gets separated, the word is this one, right? And in the same way, okay, the server is up. I think we can... Hello, Cypher. Welcome. So your internet did it. We are working on the quest system and trying to fix some of the bugs that we have. We have in particular one pretty bad bug, which is confusing the trigger text. And so when you click on one option, it's not giving you the answer. So that one we absolutely need to fix. Otherwise, basically the quests are not gonna work. So, but I mean, I already identified where is it. It's okay. Okay, so as soon as I click on this guy, we should get, exactly, we should arrive here. And I want to see, okay, menu text, can you tell me more? But this is the menu, this is the, can you tell me more, which is, tell me more, no. This one we need to skip, because there is the completion of the quest. And so I think I can directly skip to the point where... okay, which is probably here. Is there anyone need saving? Exactly. That is exactly the point, right? Triggers count quest. Saving give me quest. Exactly. Hey, the problem is that here we are getting the whole thing. So trigger is saving give me quest. And it's not good. And it's not good. And it's not good. And it's not good. Okay, I understand the problem. Now, the complexity will be to find the solution, because I understand the problem. So basically, this trigger is already including both. Is including both items. This thing is including both items. and it should not. And I think it should not, but you know what is the weird thing is that triggers count, quest get ID, triggers count trigger. So in theory, when I loaded these things, no, but it's sent to me. I mean, 100% is sent to me without the second word, right? So if this is the part that is actually building the message, triggers count. Let me see if it's the same code. I think it should be the same code. Build message. Choice get at H heading tag. Take out the tag. Yeah, you see, it's the same piece of code. Check to see about inserting a quest heading. So you see, it's exactly the same piece, which is, well, it's similar though. It's not the same, but we have this H. And then we have responses of I trigger text. No, but it is not the same though. Responses of I trigger text. NPC dialog menu message. No, we are not in the same place. I mean, this part of the code looks similar, but it doesn't look like exactly the same place. So I'm trying to see if we have actually the same. No, we don't have it. So probably this part I have changed myself, huh? This part I have changed myself. NPC dialog, show menu. Inside we are in dictionary. We are in dictionary CPP. We are in dictionary, whatever. We are in dictionary CPP and we are searching show menu. Inside NPC dialog menu. NPC dialog menu, show menu. Okay. Yeah, so I think that now we are in the right place. So this text seems to be actually identical. Yes, triggers count trigger. Yes. Trigger count trigger. Only add a trigger if it's in a question. Yes. We are here. And here we are here. So there is the same piece of code. Then we have this if count quest trigger. Okay, we are here. And the problem that we get it. I think we get it here, right? And it's doing triggers of count or trigger get data. Huh. The code is identical, so You see this triggers.count.3 is identical. So it means, this is a bit scary because it means that we didn't properly load these triggers. I mean, we loaded one trigger with all the words together without splitting it. Hey, yes. This music, boys. This music. The game is looking so good in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I think it's looking better, at least in terms of movement for sure, and in terms of graphics as well. And consider that at the moment we didn't really exploit Unreal Engine a lot, so we just, you know, ported what we have. But I think that as soon as we stabilize on a version that is actually as good as the old game, we can really go up, you know, we can really add like lights, better lights, effects, and better particle effects, and I mean we can really do a lot. Okay, where is this triggers coming from? Because our problem is inside this variable, huh? So triggers is something that is inside our NPC dialog menu. And I guess it is loaded. Here it is, add trigger. I think it's here. So I'm pretty sure that this trigger add trigger. So it's before this. The problem is before this. The problem is before this. I think we can stop it, launch it again, catch this breakpoint, and we can see why. Right? Thank you, Cypher. No problem. See you next time. We are gonna do this. We're gonna fix it no matter what. You're gonna fix it. It's just a matter of finding the right, you know? But I think that we are adding to this trigger already the full phrase where we should not. So I want to go back exactly. So here we are in add trigger, right? And it is coming from add menu. Merchant. Can you tell me more, right? And it is coming from parsing the script. Okay. Okay. Pending menu. If received because you get a copy around. Pending menu, I go back to the previous menu. Why is starting from this one? I have no idea, but okay. Player says. Yeah, but I remember that we had, you know, the player says in our log. We had the player says, and you see that we are exactly here, eh? Parsing line 1, saving, give me quest. Player says saving, give me quest. Is there anyone you need saving? Yes. So this one seems to be okay. Because up to there, I think he's fine. But we need to be sure that now this trigger, which is kind of a double trigger, doesn't become a single trigger with all the words together, right? Parse block and return a list of pending triggers. Pending triggers, tell me more. This thing seems not to be working very well. For what I can understand, huh? I can let it go and see what happens. Pending trigger is still tell me more. And the block is... okay, I don't know why the block is Jupiter now. So we are far away from our text. I don't know why these blocks are parsed before the other ones. A bit confused. Parsing line. No, I think we need to catch it before, because here I think we already went through. But actually here Dan is doing it okay. Add the trigger saving to dictionary. So here it seems to be doing it okay, but then it doesn't. This is very weird. Okay, let me do something. Let me stop it again and restart. And we'll just start from the first line, which is exactly the one that we need to debug. And we will see, right? And we will see if he's only splitting the trigger, but then he's putting the same text into it. I think there is a bug. I'm pretty sure there is a bug. I'm pretty sure there is a bug. I'm not 100%, but I'm like 90% sure. Because it's working differently. Okay, let me see what is this line. What? What did it do? Parsing line. Okay, that is exactly the line that we need, okay? That is exactly the line that we need. So what he's doing is identifying that it is a player block, and then he's building this trigger list, okay? So I want to go inside this build trigger list and see if there is a mistake here. Because maybe there is a mistake here. Start block find P, skip the actual P. Okay, so here is just searching that we are actually starting with that. Now find next P if any, so it's searching the next one. It's going to the end of the block. Okay, response. There is our response. Saving, give me quest. Okay, which are the 4 words that we are looking for. And is basically now trimming the start and the end. And it did it. Now he's searching for the dot, which is exactly what we need to check. So if response, and response length -1. Okay, because there is the trailing one, so it's removing the trailing. Yes, it did it. There isn't truly any trigger, but it will work. Okay, but this is not. And it's pushing it like this. Hey, so, I mean, I think that the code is exactly doing that. It's doing nothing else than building one trigger with the full set of words. Unfortunately, that's what it is, huh? That is what it is. So now he's getting the next line. Now he's getting the next line, which is the menu. And he's parsing the menu. Now, I don't know when he's actually doing the split, but I think he's doing it after this. Parse the block and return the configured menu. I think we can go inside of this thing and see. And see what happens. Response. Response is this. Yes, that is okay. That is exactly the thing. You see? It's even written. We have to cut out all the trigger outside of the first one so the menu doesn't... Yeah, that is exactly what he's not doing. That is exactly what he's not doing. Or anyway, what he should do, but... Let me see. So, triggers counter plus plus. What the fuck is that? We have to cut out all the triggers outside the first one. So the menu doesn't get the other... Exactly. But you cannot do it like this. Because... No, there is a problem, huh? Because it's getting... Ah, wait, maybe he's doing it here. Search the first dot. Okay. No, he's doing it here. He's doing it here. Number 6. Position number 6. Yes, is correct. He's checking if it's different than -1. If it's different than -1, he's taking my trigger and is getting a left up to there. Okay, perfect. So in theory is correct. It is the bug. It is the bug. It is the bug. Left is not cutting in place. Fuck it. Okay, we found it. We found it. We found it. The problem is that... let me just check our documentation on this, but I think I found it. I think I found it. Yeah, exactly. String left should be assigned to the string, otherwise it's not doing the job. Yeah. It is a big mistake, huh? So basically it has to be trigger equals to this, otherwise it will not work. Let me search just for fun. Left. Yeah, let's search it everywhere. So every time we have a left, we should have an assignment. If we don't have an assignment, yes, like this one is okay. This one is assigning, this one is assigning, this one is assigning, this one is assigning. There is another mistake. There is another mistake. Hey, this left is a potential generator of bugs, eh? Because in the old code it was working without the assignment, and now we need the assignment, so if we forget it, we are done. Okay, it's nothing. I think there are no others. Okay, good. I think we fixed it. Now we need to see if it works for real, but I think that bug should be gone. So now the guy should answer to... I don't know why it was actually working anyway, but... Why it was working anyway on our example, but definitely there was a bug there, okay, and we catched it, and we fixed it. So do we want to also check the second bug before reloading everything, because reloading is very long, so maybe we can check we can check why I was having, because I was having basically all the options available to me in that quest. Why? But I have all the options here as well. Why have all the options here as well? Why I have this? Why I have adventuring, magic? Is it because I'm a game master? I think there is a... because here I'm in the show GM. What was it? No. Show GM attributes. Hey, but quest testing, I have it disabled already. It is kind of weird. Why it happens? Why it happens here as well? Did I have? What the fuck? You see that I have this stuff? Why I can skip steps? Why I can skip steps in the middle of the quests? That I don't understand. This was introduction to crafting, right? One 1308 1308 1308. So adventuring is requiring the completion of introduction to crafting step 2, and good day, sir. I hear you are the person to ask about crafting. I think because probably I already clicked on that. Ah, yes. It's probably because I already clicked on that with this character. Probably. But in my case, complete introduction to... Wait a second. Wait a second, huh? Wait a second. Wait a second. There is also this no repeat, which is actually not present here, and I don't know if this is the one that is fucking me up. Let me try like this. Let me try like this. I think that probably I had... let me try like this. Server is stopped, huh? Yes. And it's recompiled, huh? Is it recompiled or not? Okay. Yes, now it's recompiled. There was a very big bug anyway. Yeah? It was a very big bug. I think was probably the reason number one why the quest was were not working properly. That was probably the bug number one. The biggest bug, boys. The biggest bugs. By the way, if you are new to the stream, I don't know if anyone is new, but because we have a bit of a regular team here, but and by the way, I really thank the regular team that is showing up. But if you are new and you have any questions about the game, about what I'm doing, if you're just curious about it, just ask, okay? Don't feel shy. Hello, Al Pacino's. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. And yes, you're a good example, right, of someone new. So if you have any question, you want to know what we are doing, or if you just want to tell us what you do with Unreal Engine, feel free. Feel free. Okay, so what I'm expecting now, we are loading in, we are loading in. What I'm expecting is that the trigger that I'm sending back when discussing with this NPC now is actually the correct one, right? So if I click on this, the trigger that we are sending back, yes, now is saving, you see? So now it's just the first trigger. So it is exactly what we wanted. Okay, I see you want to save the princess. Now... Now. There is a bit of a weird thing happening with them. Okay, now we don't have the other two, which is nice. Okay, so now, okay. I think we solved also the second problem. Because for some reason, the other options are not showing up. The only one that are showing up is this one and this one. But this one is showing just because in my quest, I did a mistake in writing the quest, that basically I don't require the completion of these steps, you know, while I should. Wait a second, because this guy, this is a good example, right? Because this quest, just to explain you a bit more, this quest, what he's doing, he has a main start, right? And then after this main start, there's two different options that you can go to, right? And then from these two different options, you can go back again to a common, right? To a common flow, and then it continues down from there, right? So these two options, for some reason, were actually shown, but now they are good. They are not showing anymore. So what I'm checking is that now I'm trying to understand how this is built, because requires the completion of that step. Yeah, I'm a bit confused because this seems to be all different options that you can choose, right? You can choose them at the same time. And so I guess that until you choose the last one, okay, they did it this way. You have to basically click them all, and when you click them all, you go to this introduction step 7, and this is the one that then brings you to the next. Okay. Yeah, they did it. So it's not exactly as I drawn it here. Actually, yes, there are two options. There are two options here, but you have to go through. Actually, there are three options, not only two. There are three options, but actually you have to go then through all of them, you know. And when you went through all of them, there is like the final one, and the final one is bringing you to the next flow, to the next step in the flow. So yeah, so it is a bit different of what I was doing. What I need is something like that. Okay, this is exactly what I was searching for. So when you did these two things, before showing this one, we need to have the so there is step 2, there is step 3, there is step 4. So here I need to have a complete rescue princess step 3, and here I need to have a rescue princess step 4, and here I need to have a rescue princess, complete completion of rescue princess. I can just copy it fully, rescue princess step 3, or completion of rescue princess step 4. Okay, so this is just, so now the last one will not appear, you know, will not appear unless you have completed, you have selected one of these two, right? And the other one, I think will still complete, it will still be presented, but I think it's fine. It's a loop. I understand is you have built it. Yeah, well, at the moment, yes, we are testing the quest, and so the loop is basically helping me to test, yes. Because I can repeat this quest continuously. You see, but now it's working. Now the flow is flowing properly. It's flowing in the right way. I don't know if I have the no repeat, but why Mars is not answering anything? Because there is this assigned quest, which is a misplaced thing. Because the quest is already assigned, so I think that thing fucked up things a bit. Okay. Now there are a few things that we don't see. We don't see the chat, for example. That's a bit annoying, because, for example, I've been assigned a quest, and then I've been completed a quest, and okay, let me try again. Let me try again. I don't know why the first time I click is not doing anything. It's kind of weird. So when I do this, I should get, right? I should get this thing, which is giving me a reward, right? Which is giving me a reward, but for some reason this reward is not actually popping up or anything. And it is a bit annoying. And I don't know if it's not popping up because I didn't implement it, or is not popping up because just is broken. No, I'm saving the princess all the time. She's going back and I'm saving her, and then she's going back and I'm saving her. So there's no way she cannot stay, you know, quiet, because I'm saving her continuously. Continuously. Okay, so this is good. So we need to check the give me. Okay. So let me do something. Let's go to our list. Okay. So this we did another step, which is nice, which is fix the triggers to use only the first one, right? When in the menu, let's say. First one when in the menu. So this one was actually not working and now is fixed. Now we have another thing to check that I think I'm going to check now, which is give reward. Give item reward with choice. Seems not to be working. So that is the next one we need to check. So we need to check why this thing is not as expected. Okay, let's go and search for this guy. Basically, now that I completed the quest, the NPC should give me the choice of taking one item or another item. No, it gives me the choice of two items. And you see it because in the script it says give mug or steel, falcon or claymore. So this is a choice. I need to choose one of the three, but nothing is popping up on the screen. So the fact that nothing is popping up, I want to understand why. And I think that the thing to check is inside Give item response OP and run. Okay. So this one is the give item thingy. No, but this give item is the one that is giving one item, and this I think is fine. I think there is another one which is probably offer reward. Yeah, offer reward. Maybe it's this one. Offer reward. Quest manager. Offer reward to player. Okay. Create an XML string that will be used to generate the list box on the client side from which the user can select the reward. Yes, it's exactly this one. I think this one we didn't implement it yet. I think this thing... Yeah, we didn't do it, boys. This thing is not done, so it's missing. It's really missing. And by the way, none of this is blueprint enabled. Okay. Store the combination of client and reward offers temporarily. Now, offer rewards to player, and then there is a give reward to player. Because it is the one that we were seeing before, I guess, which is give. Was there a give? Yeah, that's the give. Okay, so it's this piece. Now the question is, how do we want to do it? Because this was done in XML. I don't want to use XML anymore because it's just long to parse and not a good idea. The only problem is that we need a kind of an ID going back to be sure that whatever we receive as there is a potential exploit, huh? This is an interesting one. Because after I send this reward offer, PS reward message, right? PS reward message. PS reward message. Okay, let's go in the old code. Let's go in the old code and search for exactly the same thing, the PS reward message. Maybe we search it on the client side when we receive it, because I want to see what happens. Reward message offer rewards, clear list a populate XML. Okay, so this is basically populating the window, which is the reward window. When we click on one of the rewards, well, actually we can view the reward as well. I don't think we have this window today, so I think we need to create a window. It's like a container, but I don't think we have it at the moment. Show item description. Yeah, you see, he's asking the the item description of that reward, and then if you select get, if you select get, what are we sending back? We are sending back another PS Quest reward message with the actual item. Okay, and then this one I guess is parsed again by I don't know by who, but potentially by Quest Manager. I think it is parsed again by Quest Manager. Quest Manager. Let me search for this. Current document. Handle quest reward. Verify that this item was really offered to the client as a possible reward. Ah, you see that there was no exploit then, okay. Okay, so there was already a double check. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so all this part has not been done, boys. So we need... First of all, I need a quest. I need a quest that is allowing me to select multiple rewards. I mean, I have one in my database, but I would like to have one in the real database. Probably not this one. Let me see this. Let me see this Anquist is angry if he's giving... No. You just give him money. I think we have some quest testers, but I'm not 100% sure if these quest testers are actually still in or not. If we have some... I think we have them only in the... No. I don't think I have. Let me try something. Where script like... But the problem is that like this I will find like 3 millions. I think I will find 3 millions give. Meh. 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 I need a simple quest which gives... here I found it. Levrus Ratai. This one is a very simple quest, it looks like. Then it's giving one glyph or another. So here is where we have the choice, okay? Here is where we have the choice. So I think we can do this quest. You need ingredients. You need ingredients. Let me go to Levrus and see. Teleport me Levrus. And let me see if we can... By the way, this is the old game in case you are wondering. Oops. in theory, the start should be, are there any jobs you need done? So it's this one. And he's saying, yes, I often need new ingredients for making potion. Today I need some rat eyes. 16 of the blobby thingies. No more, no less. Can you get them? Yes. Good. My thanks. Potion awaits. Okay, so here your 16 rat eyes. So I need to spawn in my inventory 16 rat eyes, otherwise it will not complete the quest. So item rat eye 16. Do you think he spawned 16 for real, or he spawned only one? He spawned only one. Fuck it. He needs 16 of those? Oh my god. I mean, 16 is quite a number. Okay, now I have 16. I mean, it was easy for me, but... You need 16, okay. So we can say, here are your 16 rat eyes. You have too few rat eyes. What do you mean you have too few? I have 16. You ask for 16 now? You have to have it in the same stack. Maybe you need to have them in the same stack. Here are your 16 rat eyes. You see this thing? That is the reward thingy. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this, because this is what we needed to replicate, right, in the new version. So this is the quest reward window, and energy glyph or energy glyph. No, why is saying energy glyph or energy glyph? Is it bugged? Holy shit. Oh, it's really like this. Give energy glyph or energy glyph. What the fuck is this choice? What the fuck is this choice? But anyway, who cares? In this case, it's a bit of a weird choice, but we have two items to choose, which is what we wanted. So you can click on one, and then you can click on view. Now the question is, when I click on view, is it going server side? This is what I want to know. I want to know if when I'm clicking here, I'm actually going to the server side or not. So let me see when I click view. No, actually not. So the information is already predefined for me. Okay, okay, it's fine. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So view is basically only presenting the thing, and get reward is asking get reward quest reward 15 type 1, I think is what I've sent. Yes, I have sent that thing. Okay, so I think it should be fairly easy to replicate. Should be fairly easy to replicate. So let me just put a note here that view is showing info already sent to the client, already present on the client. So we are not going server again, we're just presenting it here, and then we are clicking on get reward, and get reward is sending a message. So get reward is actually calling get reward is calling this. Fuck. Is calling this. Right? Okay. Okay. I don't think we have this window. I mean, it's very similar to the loot window, because the loot window is actually presenting you a series of items that you can choose from, but I think that would be better to do a new window, because if we reuse the loot window, the messages will be different, and I think it would be a bit of a mess. So I think it's better if we just rebuild a new window with this. Okay, I want to remove these three names. It's so annoying to me now. I cannot stand anymore with the 3 names. So maybe we can do this before trying to implement the the reward window. Okay. By the way, I don't know why the left click is not doing anything, but the right click is opening the menu. In theory, that should not happen, because it means that you can, while you are inside the speech, you know, try to sell or something. By the way, you cannot even click it. Okay. So in reality, there is a bit of a prevention, because you cannot click it. It'd be interesting to see if we are losing the selection, but unfortunately I don't think there is an easy way to see it, because this guy is behind the freaking thing. As soon as I click on buy, I lose it. Like if it's going through. That is not nice. But yeah, it seems I'm not losing it. I mean, I'm losing it only when I exit. But you see that the third name is appearing also. You see merchant at the top, like now is there. Why is there now? It should be there only when I go in combat mode and I hover over on top of the enemy. That's the only time where it should appear. Right? Not at any other time, but it seems that sometimes, even if I'm not in combat mode, like now, seems to be a matter of position. So I think that the trace is getting done anyway. Okay, let's try to fix that, because it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So let's start the editor. I really don't want to have that bug. I really don't want to. I will have to go a bit earlier tonight, because tomorrow I have to wake up early, but I think I can stay another 10-15 minutes. Let me check. Yes. Oh, by the way, Tuesday is holiday here. Really? Is it holiday the 8th in Italy? I think it is. Yeah, it is. 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 Yeah, the 8th of December is holiday here. And the 7th of December, but only for Milan. Okay, great. Ah? What do you mean, ah? Hula, what is ah? I can say B if you want. B? What is A? Santa Clausino. Santa Clausino. Immacolata Concezione is the conception of Jesus. I don't know how to say in English. I don't know how to translate Immacolata Concezione in English. Immacolata Concezione in inglese is the Immaculate Conception. Immaculate Conception in French. Let me see if there is something in French. Is the Conception Immaculée. Is the Conception Immaculée. Yeah, it's at the beginning of the month. I don't know why, but yeah, it's there. You want to understand why? I mean, you want to understand why we do this? So Virgin Mary making Jesus. So I don't know. I mean, the why is hard for me to find, but I mean it's too long. But anyway, anyways, is holiday. I mean, in 1066 it was suppressed, right? This holiday, but then in 1477 it was added again, right? But then again, this guy Pius V suppressed the word Immaculate. Okay, but basically since 1477 we are doing this. I am French, I understand. I like that. I am French, I understand. Only 20 days and not 9 months. Yes, man, because, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is why it's a miracle, you know? If it was 9 months, would have been so easy. It would not been a special thing, but you can ask Google how Archangel Gabriel did it. No, I'm going blasphemy here, so I cannot. Okay, I cannot. But yeah, so the 8th is holiday, so maybe I can stream during the afternoon as well. I don't know. Give items to NPC. Very nice. You see, everything was working in the old client. Look at how nice is the old game, bro. Everything works. Everything works. Mary. I don't know, because it's a bit weird, you know. No one knows. No one knows, but somehow it happened, you know. So, okay, it can be a miracle. Maybe you can ask someone for what happened, you know. I don't know. Okay. So what were we doing? Yes, we were checking if the trace for the... Yes, the trace. Where do I find that? I think I find that inside character blueprint. When I'm tracing... I'm so surprised that it's popping up though. But anyway. Do you think I do it in the tick? I think I do it in the tick. Which, by the way, absolutely I should not do it. Yeah, exactly. It's this one. Update. I should not do it in blueprints. Absolutely should not do it something like this in the blueprints. I should move it to the C++. But oh my god, what is this? Yes, we do the line trace anyway. That's the problem. We should do it only if we are in combat mode. Only if you are in combat mode. Now the problem will be that you will be in combat mode and speaking to the NPC, and then you will see it, but I think it's already better, you know? What is this music? God of War. So I think we should do this only if we are in combat mode. How do I see it? Combat mode. Look at this. Easy. Branch. And by the way, I think we should do this. Yeah, I think this is gonna help as well. Okay, so now I think we will not see anymore the one at the top, right? I think the one at the top will be gone, but I think we will still have the one at the bottom. Maybe before starting, let's try to fix also the one at the bottom. The one at the bottom. The one at the bottom is the item name when selected. The item name when selected. So when you basically click, where is it? Oh my god, this graph! When you click mouse and input, right? Mouse and input, left mouse, yes. When you left mouse and you update the no, left mouse, mouse trace and select. Yes, and by the way, this thing should be done also in the right mouse. Oh my god, this graph. Action interact. Oh my god. Context menu. If I press E, wait a second, So here we do nothing, which is good. Here if we are in combat mode, if we are not in combat mode, yes, correct, but here I need to put the same check. Here I need to put, there is no space in this life. Here I need to put the same check, because it should not be in combat mode and we should not be speaking with an NPC. If you are speaking with an NPC, we don't allow the right mouse click, basically. Basically. Okay. Okay, so here we fixed another problem, which is the right mouse click when speaking with an NPC, which should never happen, which is nice. I hope it works, we will see. But then the other thing I wanted to fix was that when you are right clicking, right, and you do this mouse trace and select, is this also putting the name, trace under mouse, a current actor, the factor line to calculate the meteor position and scale. Okay, all of that is nice. Show name on selected actor. Okay. Yeah, so this is the one that is showing the name of the actor. Oh my god, these graphs, boys. Get user widget. What are you saying? You need to trust a miracle can be happen. Yes. Blueprint C++ disappear. What do you mean? Nothing. It said it can do it. What it can be done? Yeah, it's in Blueprint. Basically, everything that we have in this language, Hula, is slower. Okay, it's very nice to see, but it's slower. So one day, I don't know when, but when things are pretty much settled in one area, we should take all of this and convert it to C++. Well, not all, but the most important parts. So we can use it for testing, but yes, but you can also use it for stuff that is not requiring performances, right? Like if a player clicks on the UI, I mean, it's okay. But the things that I was doing on the tick, that's really, really bad. Okay, so let me see. Item name text target. PS item actor. Item name text character. Character name text. Okay, it's this guy. Get user widget object. Castaway name, set visibility. Oh my god, what is this thing? Okay, we need to get character name text. Okay, so when we speak with the NPC, we will remove that, right? We will remove character name text. Remember this thing, okay? Character name text. So how do we do it? When we receive, I think it's in player controller. When we receive the dialogue, yes, when we receive this, and we do setup for new NPC, exactly. So when we do this thing, setup for new NPC, set up for union PC. Yes. So here what we need to do, wait, yeah, we can do it here, somewhere here. I don't know where we want to do it, but we can do it in any place. We can do it here. We are showing the window, so maybe B4 showing the window. B4 showing the window. So kind of here we do, what was the name? Character name text? Character name text. But character name text, on the NPC, yeah? Camera name text, no? Camera name? No, what was the name? Fuck. name text. Fuck it. Was no, I lost it. No. No. Character name text. Okay, character name. Well, why camera? Why I said camera? No idea. Because there is camera here. Character name text doesn't exist, boys. Is on PS character BP. Okay, is this guy a PS character BP? Yes. Character name text. Come on. Ah, but this NPC is not. So I need to take it from here. No, I need to take it. I need to cast it because for some reason this shit is a character BP, and is a character and is not a character BP. I don't know why. Oh my god! No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. So don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Character name text, we said, right? Oh, get character name text. Okay, now we can see this. And this thing, we should set visibility. Set visibility to... need more space, boys. I need more space. Sometimes space is weird, huh? So we set the visibility to false. Now the question is, when I click on him again after this, when I click on him again after this, will the label show up again or not? Because that's a good point. Otherwise, show name on selected actor, dun, set visibility. Yeah, we're setting it to visible. So as soon as you click again on him, I think it will show. So I think we are fine. We are fine, boys. Okay, let me see if this worked. At least we removed that shit. Server and client. Stuff you currently modifying should be blueprint, but the C++ prepare. Yeah, something like that. Yes. I mean, if you can do it C++ directly, maybe it's better, but sometimes it's so much easier to do it in blueprints because you can iterate, you can find the names of the things. I don't know, blueprint is very nice. It's very nice, at least for me. I find it it's also nice to see, you know, when you see this, all these lines, these colors, these boxes. I don't know, I like it. I like how it looks. So it's also nice to use it. You know, it's nice. I like it. Dragon Quest 8. This one I did not play. I did not play this game. Well, the majority of the games that I have in the music are games that I have played. Okay, look, now we speak. Boom! Nice. So the top is gone, the bottom is gone. You're speaking only with this guy. Finally. It was so annoying to see the 3 names. Okay, so you speak only with him. Then when you do buy, and you click on him again. Fuck. It's not working. Why? No, in theory you should put the name again. Something happened. Why? Character name text. Get user widget off. Because we set the visibility on the widget object, which is inside the character name component. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but we need to do it this way, otherwise it will never return back. It will never return back. So we need to set the visibility, not of this guy, but we need to set the visibility of the widget component, which is part of this guy. Set visibility, which probably, yes, you see, is even another thingy. Is another thing. Is another thingerinos, and we do it collapsed. Okay. Okay. Now. I think it will work. It will work fine. And so we fixed another bug. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You like the blueprint as well? Yeah, I like it. I like when there are a lot of lines like pink and purple, like these things. Now here there are not too many, but there are certain graphs. I have a graph that is crazy. I think it would be nice to do a kind of a battle. What is the craziest graph you ever created? I think my craziest graph is update vitals. Let me show it to you. Update vitals. Wait. Probably is not here. Yeah, this one. You ready? No, it's not this one. Yes, this one. Can I go full screen somehow? No, View. Zoom graph extend. Fit the current view to the entire graph. No. View. No. Can I view zoom to no. Anyway. There is look at this thing, I really need to move it to C++. Makes no sense. Look at this thing. Look at this monster thing. Look. Get. Print. Set. This is quite a monster graph. And look at this. There is actually something that is working, you know? And also there is this nice comment. Y2 is missing. That is one of the biggest graph I have, I think. But this one should really be moved to C++. Because this one, you know what it's doing? Is updating the HP and mana of every character in the game. And it's so stupid that it's in blueprints, because it's called super often. Like he's always getting called. This one I think I need.
What is this? Spaghetti code?
Exactly. That is the typical. That is the typical spaghetti code. Look at this shit. By the way, the prints, you see that the prints have been removed. So in reality, all of this is not getting executed anymore. But it's easier because if I need it, if something goes wrong in some of the stuff, we can enable it again, but it should really go to C++. Makes no sense that it's there. 0 sense. But you know, when I did it, I think it was one of the first thing that I did in the Unreal Engine porting. And I was thinking, stupidly, but I don't know why, I was thinking that I was thinking that the server, right? The server was all C++, and the client was blueprints, not clueprints, blueprints. So I was thinking that this was the case, right? And so when I was sending stuff to the client, I was using blueprints, no matter what. But it's not true. I mean, you can have obviously C++ on the client, and you can have blueprints on the server. Exactly the same way, right? But I was not aware of this. Well, maybe I was aware of this. Yeah, maybe I was like this. I was like, okay, I can still put C++ on the client, but I was not sure if I could put blueprints on the server. There was at the beginning, like when I started. And so this is where that monstrosity was created. Okay, if I speak with him, the two things are gone. If I say bye and I click on him, boom, he's back. Boom, he's back, you see? So everything is working as expected. We can rescue the princess like a boss. I don't know why when I'm clicking, because I think he's waiting 2 seconds all the time. It's so annoying. I think I have to remove the 2 seconds thing. It's super annoying. It's super annoying. Okay. I think I need to go, boys, because it's late. But now that I know that Tuesday is holiday, I mean, that's very cool. So I think I'm gonna go. So for everyone that is new, please follow us on Twitch. We are streaming on Twitch TV/PlaneShift, and subscribe on YouTube. We are streaming on YouTube at PlaneShift Official. And also, if you are really want to go the extra mile, we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/PlaneShift, where you can support the game, support the developments, get some nice videos and new stuff that I post. And at the moment we are 33 Patreons. We have a goal of 35 and of advertising. Okay, see you boys. I think tomorrow evening I can stream. I think so. I don't know, let's see, but most likely yes, why not? Let's see. Goodbye and thanks for watching. Bye bye. Where is our music? Where is our music? I always want to finish with our music. Since we have it. By the way, I think I should put PlaneShift in this MP3, no? Because it's saying the album. Yes. He's saying the album all the time. Yeah. So you see PlaneShift, Arcane Chrysalis or Chrysalis. I don't know.